and Pete took them to the garage and finished painting them all black. They are sitting in the garage drying. Meanwhile, we are on our way to Home Depot and Michael's to pick up some supplies. We're going to Home Depot to get brackets so we could brace the bookshelf to the wall just for safety reasons because I have a cat, plus the weight of the books. We don't want it to tip over and cause a big mess or injure anybody. And then I need to go to Michael's and pick up more purple yarn because I did some math and I don't have enough skeins to do the amount of wisteria flowers that I want for the garland that's going to go around the top of the ceiling around the hallway. So let's go shopping. Let's get our things that we're going to need. And then tomorrow we will get busy putting together the book corner with all of the books and all the crochet things that I've created and the fairy lights, and just create a magical, whimsical, goth, fantasy, fairy book nook corner. I'm so excited.
Next morning.
Good morning. Wait, no. Yeah, okay. It technically is still morning. It's 10:42. Wasn't sure. Today's the day. We're putting together the book nook corner. Pete made these fantastic spider web panels. It's kind of hard to see. This side's going to be against the wall, so it's not painted. So the sides that's going to be in the actual bookshelf are painted black to match the shelving. I'm sorry I didn't record putting the bookshelf together. I was just excited. So I will try to do better today, getting parts of our progress. Okay, here it is. We just taped it in place for the moment, and then we're going to screw it and all of the things here in a little bit and take it upstairs. But just to get it in place, there it is so far. This is the corner of the hall that's going to go to. We're going to change the light switch plate real quick, and then we're going to anchor it to the wall and then decorate and add all the books. Okay, this is the light switch cover I chose. Just one more chapter. I think that's going to be absolutely perfect for the book nook corner. step is to attach the vines, and then I have some fairy lights that we're going to weave around the vines down the front of the bookshelf. That is looking really good. Right now we're going to cat-proof it by tacking it down in a couple different places along the wall, because my cat will have a field day with those vines and she'll rip them out. Okay, here's shelf one, just to kind of get an idea. I may shuffle things as we go. I'm trying to keep things kind of in a theme, so like these are crochet and kind of witchy vibes, which is why I have a crocheted cauldron. Okay, that's magical. Each shelf is going to have one of these. Right now it's just taped, but they have little stickers, and then they're magnets, and then they're USB rechargeable, and they can change colors with a remote control. See, like that. Oh, that looks so cool. So each shelf will have one. The book corner is done. Here we are. Here's a quick tour. So I got my bee and my bouquet of flowers I've crocheted. My little impkin, mushroom and a ladybug. Come down here, we have a frog and a cauldron, a witch hat, just some glow-in-the-dark yarn chilling there, a ghost, and this shelf doesn't have a crocheted item because that's the shelf the cat's going to be able to reach the best, and she'll probably take off with anything that's on that shelf. I mean, I might eventually later, oh, speaking of the cat, I might eventually later down the road crochet an apple, but for now, this brass bell used to be my mother's, so that's representing her. And then obviously I made the vines. Oh my god, they're so, so beautiful. I love how it looks. All right, next we're going to put Adam Lambert back on the wall right here. Okay, here we are with an update. So Adam Lambert is on. You know what? I'm going to turn my light off because it's casting a little bit of a glare. Is that better? I don't know. I added the CD cover that's signed by him. I taped it into the poster. Kind of fits the whole Wall of Fame thing we got going on. But here we are. One more time. I added this little broom that's a pen. Pete got that for me when he was in Salem last year for work. And then I just added this crystal. It just needed a little something there. I moved the ghost to this shelf, and then I added my little gargoyle sitting on top of the Vampire Chronicles. And we added a little supernatural. So the Route 66 sign thing, Pete 3D printed, and then I have the Impala, and I have the Sam and Dean, and then Castiel's Angel Blade that Pete made for me that's also a crochet hook. I thought that was perfect in front of the Supernatural books. And then the only thing new down here is my new moon jelly bracelet. I put that on top of the book. The only thing left to do in the hallway is up here. I'm going to put some garland that I crocheted, and then I'm going to have little wisteria flowers hanging down all the way around the hall. Obviously, the wisteria part's not going to get done today for us. It will be in the same video. It's just going to be another day or two of me working on crocheting more wisteria. I still have about 90 more to crochet to get the numbers that I want for the spacing to make it look really good. And then
Later down the road, probably a month or so from now, I'm going to be making a bunch of granny squares that are daisy in the center, and I'm going to make a curtain to go over the hall closet there. So work in progress.
Later.
It's been a week. I have been crocheting wisteria flower bundles every single day this past week. I should have 176. I think that was the number. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. Let me think. Echo, what is 88 times 2?
88 times 2 equals 176.
Okay, that was correct. So 176 because I'm putting 2 bundles per space on the garland.
The product is 352.
Echo, stop. Oh my God. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, 2 bundles per space, and there's 88 spaces. So what I'm going to do is double check. I'm going to count all of these real quick, and then I want to separate them by colors. I'm not doing any specific order when I attach them. I'm just going to grab bundles, but I want to have them kind of evenly spaced. I don't want like 20 of the dark purple in a row. I want to space them out, you know, have some light colors in there as well, just to keep it kind of uniform. So we're going to kick off by counting. I have 177. I only need 176, so somehow I have an extra. Better to have too many than not enough. Okay, so now to tie them to the garland. little while later, I don't know how long it took, a couple hours maybe, all the wisteria is on the vine. And now to take it upstairs and attach it to the wall. So the wisteria garland is going to go up here. Pete already put hooks up for me. We're going to thread the wisteria garland through those hooks all the way around the top ceiling area of the hallway. And then eventually, later down the road, not today, because I need to take a little bit of a break from crocheting, but eventually I'm going to make a curtain, granny square curtain to go here. It's up. Are you guys ready to see it? Oh my God, it looks so cool. Here we go. So it starts above my bedroom. It goes across the wall where my furnace is. My office craft room, the bathroom, and the hall closet. And I guess I forgot that yarn stretches when I measured, so we ended up having some extra. So Pete added some more hooks, and it goes behind the bookshelf to right there. And that actually looks really cool. I'm glad that happened. It was a happy little accident. Because look how cool that looks behind the bee. It's fantastic. It just kind of ties it all together perfectly. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me on this week-long, actually it's been more than a week. It took me a week to get all the wisteria garland done. It's been a work in progress, so thank you for joining me on my work in progress crochet project. I'll see you in the next video where we're going to start something new. I don't know what's going to be on my hook yet. Just wait and see. I know I'm going to work on granny squares, but I might save that for the springtime when I travel, because granny squares are a great thing to take on the road. Something I could sit and do while just sitting for hours on an airplane. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye for now.